Well, good morning. Welcome to South Florida Sunday. Jennifer Ross along with an extra special guest. And you look fabulous. Muriel Sitton. She is with Miles for Makayla, the Makayla Foundation. We're going to talk about all of that. But Muriel, you look fabulous.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Not bad for just having a baby.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
New baby. How old? What's her name?
She is 8 months old, and her name is Natalia Grace.
And she's in the lobby. You brought a babysitter and everything. You could have put her on the air. Hear her scream in the background.
She's a wonderful, sweet baby and such a joy.
We're doing an extra special event coming up on November 17th. It's called Miles for Makayla. It's a 5K run, walk. It all benefits the Michaela Joy Foundation. So I think for people who are just moving to South Florida and who have not been here, they're going to say, well, who's Makayla Sitton and why do we have this foundation for her? Could you share the story?
Well, Thanksgiving, it's going to be 3 years ago. We had our Thanksgiving gathering, and at that time, unbeknownst to us, a distant relative came that night, and at the last minute, uninvited. And at the course of the evening, as it unfolded, once we had put Makayla to bed, he opened fire and came out with guns shooting in our home. And he started shooting and gunning down and ended up killing my mom and his two twin sisters. And at the end, walked back out to the front and went into Makayla's room and shot her 3 times while she was in her bed. And he left. And after that, proceeded to be on the loose for about a month until he was apprehended.
Where is he now?
He is at a correctional facility. He's serving 7 life sentences.
One may ask you, Muriel, after something as tragic and dramatic and heart-wrenching, how do you go on?
Boy, by the grace of God and just day by day, and by the love and support of so many friends and the community. And it's just been a real journey. It's just been a long journey.
You look fabulous. And I can't say that enough. Last time I saw you, you were pregnant. And now you have the baby.
Yes.
So it's like really exciting for me. Was that bittersweet when your second daughter was born?
Yes. I mean, absolutely. There's an incredible joy of having her. And she's really given us another purpose again, reason to get up every day. But at the same token, it doesn't stop the tears. It doesn't stop the longing and the ache for Makayla. I mean, when I say that every day, there's a time in the day where I shed tears for Makayla, that's the truth. Because, you know, we long for her, we ache for her, and she doesn't replace Makayla. But goodness gracious, she is a complete gift and a miracle. And I just thank God for her every day, all day long. We are just so blessed and so thankful to have had this other chance to be parents again.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you have taken a horrific situation, but made it an extreme positive. You have the Michaela Joy Foundation. How old was Makayla when she died?
She was 6. She was just about to turn 7.
You started this foundation, and you have a huge event. I can remember the first year we did it. We're going to do this race, and you think people are going to come. And it was like, you think people are going to come? We had to turn people away, I thought. It was like, I was crying just because of all the people that showed up. I'm like, this is awesome. So tell me about the Makayla Foundation, the Makayla Joy Foundation, and what it does.
The Makayla Joy Foundation is set up to honor Makayla and to provide scholarships for children, giving them the opportunity to enjoy the same things that Makayla loved to do in the areas of the arts, music, dance, and singing. And we are so thrilled that last year, because of that race, we were able to provide more than $14,000 in scholarships for dance, music, and singing. And so this year we hope to double that.
That's
great.
So,
yeah, it is amazing. And this year will be super cool is that we have a lot of the scholarship groups that will be there and also some of the recipients performing. So we'll have musicians on the race course. We're going to have musicians performing on stage. We're going to have the ballet dancers handing out medals. And it'll just be a beautiful time for them to all see, you know, where their money is going and how it's really all about helping children. One of our mottos is changing lives in memory of one. And that's really what we're about.
Muriel Sitton is my guest on South Florida Sunday. She is the founder and the mom of Makayla Joy Sitton and the foundation, which was started in memory of your daughter and to honor what your daughter has done or did up until the age of 6 years old. When you look at your youngest now, do you look at her and say, you're Makayla? Are they totally different, or is she too young to tell?
I see similarities and I see differences, and I celebrate the differences, and I thank God for the similarities because I had prayed that maybe I'd see little things of Makayla in her, you know, and we do. There's quite a resemblance physically, but personality-wise, a lot of, you know, similarities and differences. So I just love that.
Another budding dancer and singer, Natalia Grace, right?
That's right. And I hope so. I hope so. I hope that she follows in that because it's something we love. And
who has the talent? You or your husband?
I did dance
you're turning red.
and I do love all of that. I play piano and I sing. I would love to sing, and I did dance when I was grown up, so I enjoyed it quite a bit.
So it's a gene thing, see?
Probably.
Are you going to dance at the Miles for Makayla?
No, I will not dance. But I would.
Get up on stage. I am honored this year to be your MC, which I'm thrilled about. I came late last year because I was somewhere else early in the morning, and I was shocked at how many people were there.
Yes.
This is great. So last year, do you know how many we had?
We had about 600 participants, plus all the others that came for the family fun activities. And this year, we're anticipating anywhere from 800 to 1,100 possibly to sign up just for running and walking. So we're really expecting a tremendous turnout. Lots more this year. We have an awesome race team, too. Veteran race directors that are leading the actual race event of it all. So we're excited about that. And then we're going to have all the family fun that we had last year and more. We'll have bounce houses, pony ride, the unicorn will be back.
Oh, cool. I love the unicorn.
Bush Wildlife will be there to do a show and tell and face painting. And then we've got magic show and juggling. Obstacle course for the kids this year from Keep Flip and Gymnastics. They're not only going to do their show, but they're going to set up an obstacle course for the kids to enjoy. And then we'll have the free kids races again this year, including first time this year, the diaper dash, which... The diaper dash is for little ones under 2, the crawlers. And
as we're sitting here talking, your husband's waving through the window over here.
Perfect timing because he has put a challenge here about the diaper dash.
So that would be your cue. Jim Sitton joining us. Okay, so what did you have to do with the diaper dash, Jim? I got to hear the story.
Well, like Joe Namath, when he promised that they would win the Super Bowl the next day, I promised that Natalia will win the diaper dash.
Now, how far did they get a dash?
She's not quite mobile yet. She will be in training in the next couple of weeks. Bribery is our preferred method.
Okay, Natalia is motivated by what?
Mama.
Oh,
that's
so
the secret weapon.
You put Muriel at the end.
Put her at the finish line. That's my strategy.
Works for me. Do you know how far they get a dash?
It's going to be under 25 yards for the little ones, so it's only going to be a little distance for the young ones.
This is an awesome day. It's on November 17th. You know, we never did say where it was.
Oh, it's at the Abacoa Town Center, right in front of the amphitheater. That's where a lot of the family fun activities will take place, and then the start and finish lines will be right around there off University by the stadium, and then the finish line finishes right across from Rooney's Pub.
For someone who's never been to Abacoa, how would you get there from 95?
Left on Central.
95, go east on Donald Ross, and then you'll see it, right? You missed all this talk about the proceeds that you raised, $14,000 last year, right?
Yes.
Now, once you get there, is everything free? Because usually we'll get phone calls and they'll say, well, you know, they got a bounce house and you got this. Are all the activities free, the family activities?
Everything is free. All the activities are free. That's the heart of what we do. We want to be able to draw the families together, make it an inspiring time for everybody, and that families can come out, whether they're going to run or walk or just come to enjoy, that they can come with the kids and enjoy. There will be Kona Ice. They're the only vendor that will be selling shaved ice, but part of their profits will go back to the Michaela Joy Foundation.
Jim, you're just joining us, but
yes.
your wife and I have had extensive conversations about Makayla before you even walked into the studio. And thanks so very much. I mean, I know you ran past the babysitter in the green room on the way in. When you look at your new daughter, Natalia, do you see Makayla?
Oh, yes.
I asked your wife this question, and as a woman, I can obviously relate a lot better with your wife. And I mean, we've all had trying times, but nothing compares to what the two of you have endured. How do you do it every day?
I think we're still trying to figure that out, actually. I mean, of course, all of the support of the community was a big help. And, of course, our faith in God is what keeps us getting up. And Natalia was just a blessing from above. She was like the balm on a horrible wound, you know. She gives us a purpose to get up every morning, and she helps us to laugh.
I give you credit.
Enjoy.
I really do. Plus, she's going to be in training now, so now you have another purpose. You got to put her in training to win the diaper dash. Is this a sanctioned 5K run?
It is. It's a sanction. It's timed by AccuChip, and everyone this year, everyone walking, running, kids races, they will all get finisher medals.
Okay, now I'm the MC, and I know Kelly Dunn's there as well, right?
That's right.
What are we all doing?
Kelly Dunn will be emceeing the actual awards ceremony that will be giving out the special medals to all the age group group winners from the 5K.
Now,
and
how
then
many different groups are there?
There are a lot,
And then they
probably
break it
about
up.
17 different age groups, male and female, broken up by 3. There'll be first, second, third place winners for both female and males, and they'll be giving them out by age groups.
Now, how about walking? You can do that too, right?
You can walk that, right. There's the 5K run, and then there's going to be Makayla's Mile, which is in memory of Makayla. And
I'll do that. I'm no good at those 5K things. Can you rollerblade or do anything else?
I don't believe that's allowed, the rollerblading, just
No
for safety
cheating.
purposes.
Oh, come on, Jim, you're already fixing the diaper dash, so Natalia wins. What do you mean? I can cheat. I can put on rollerblades. I can't run 5 miles, but I can rollerblade 5 miles or 3.1 miles.
And
again, it's on November 17th.
The start is at 7:30, but registration opens promptly at 6 a.m. So if you haven't registered online prior, please show up on time because there'll be a lot of people, a lot of activities to go ahead. Registration opens at 6.
Okay, but you can register online beforehand, right?
Absolutely. You can register by going to our website, which is milesformakayla.com, milesformakayla.com.
Or go to WRMF.com, click on community events, and we have all the information about the Miles for Makayla race, the 5K run, the family activities all day, all the entertainment, and there's a direct link to your website so people can register.
Awesome.
How much does it cost?
$30 for adults, $25 for youth for the 5K, and for the walk, it's $20 for adults and $15 for youth.
And the money goes for a great cause.
Right.
If you're just joining us, Muriel and Jim Sitton are my guests with the Miles for Makayla 5K run coming up on November 17th at Abacoa in Jupiter. And you can get all the details at WRMF.com. Just click on the community events section.
All of the money goes towards
Scholarships.
for local children, music scholarships, ballet scholarships, and this year
Singing.
also the Young Singers of the Palm Beaches.
And 2 of these areas are the areas where Makayla actually took dance and music at. So it has a special place in our hearts for where this is all going. And I did want to say that none of this would be possible without all the sponsors, the tremendous amount outpouring of support of businesses and churches and businesses like WRMF and that have just completely jumped in and helped make this possible. And of course, our presenting sponsor is Waste Pro, and they stepped up right from the beginning as well. And a lot of what you're going to see take place on race day is thanks to all these awesome sponsors that have stepped up.
Pre-registration at 6 o'clock. The race starts at...
Race starts at 7:30 and the walk starts at 8. And then the awards will be at 8:30, and at 9 o'clock all the fun begins. And I forgot to mention we have a live band this year, Making Faces. So at 9 o'clock after the awards, we have live music on the stage, and all the family fun begins on the grassy areas.
When's the mile walk for Makayla?
It starts at 8 o'clock.
That starts at 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our goal is to bring the community together and just thank them for the support that they've given us, our family, but also to raise money for the local children, for all the arts. You know, have a lot of fun and honor our little baby girl.
I take my hat off to the 2 of you for pulling through a horrific experience and turning it into an awesome, positive event. And look at how many people you now affect, the kids that you've given scholarships to. And the community loves you. So thank you. You guys are true inspiration. I
Thank you,
can't
Jennifer.
say it any better than that. Muriel and Jim Sitton with the Michaela Joy Foundation for Miles for Makayla, November 17th at Abacoa in Jupiter, right off of Donald Ross Road, east of 95. And you can get all the details at WRMF.com or milesformakayla.com.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right.